Hello everyone, I'm Billy. First of all, I want to thank you all. My subscribers have already exceeded 1000. If it rains, I will play with
Waterproof car.
usually
Waterproof car.
bikes are played alone. Not many people like to modify.
Waterproof car.
So here, there's a PS5 controller and I'm also quite annoying. If you play GT7 using this kind of controller, is really annoying. So I thought of something like this. This is for me, I can practice driving in the rain and also try using a remote controller to play GT7. I've heard that the PS5 will have new games coming out, so I definitely need to sort this out. Let's get to it right away. So what photos do we have coming up? I'll be talking about how I set up this remote controller before. If the resolution isn't high enough, please bear with me. First, I used online shopping fun to buy the correct replacement electric lock. Then I disassembled the original variable resistor from the remote controller's circuit board and attached the one I bought online. Next, I connected 3 wires. Then I needed to ensure that the VR could be connected to the steering wheel, and then I connected one more wire. Similarly, for the PS5 controller, I had to carefully take apart its two cornering and throttle potentiometers and precisely. After removing those two potentiometers on the back of the circuit board, I connected 3 wires. In the picture now, you can see those 2 wires, and each wire actually has 3 smaller wires. These 3 smaller wires will be connected to the remote control that I'm going to use next. In this picture, you can see that I'm modifying the potentiometer with a switch, and I need to add a server point component on its back. So I've flipped the variable resistor over. Can you all see it? Yes, the several wires might be connected to the middle terminal, right? Now this diagram here, it shows how I originally modified the throttle of the 3-channel remote control. You can also see there's another several wires connected, right? And on the right side of the picture, do you see it? We have prepared a pre-assembled C-side resistor that will be attached to the white area. At that time, it wasn't finished yet, but in this segment, it's completed. Back then, I used a lever mechanism to control this C-side resistor. Later, I adjusted some angles to allow the throttle to have a wider range. So by May last year, it was completed. Now it's still in use, but this game is rarely played. Nowadays, maybe when it rains or when there are no cars available, I'll take it out to give it a try. Hey, you can see that I can really use it. My left hand is against the wall and my right hand is mostly free. Since I only moved the throttle and the steering wheel to these 2 control positions, the PS5 controller everything else operates normally. The controls are very delicate and linear. This is a 2-lap race. I will quickly sketch it out. So later, no need to go outside, no need to get soaked in the rain. And you don't have to worry about your wife or girlfriend telling you to stay home and not letting you go out. You can still play with remote control cars. Originally, the PX5 controller was indeed difficult to control, I think. But if you give this to your girlfriend, she might join you in playing, adding to the fun. For beginners, this is a blessing because you won't crash the car. You can practice well before going out to play with real remote control cars. Easily. The first time playing this race. It's already the 3rd time, and it should actually be even better. So having said so much, if anyone has any questions about how this controller is made, feel free to ask. It's just a sharing session. I can use this controller now, and I can play with all the GT7 vehicles. There's no need to have just one controller for 11 cars. I think if there's another opportunity to share with everyone, we can meet anytime. Bye bye.